Hey guys, it's Friday. You know that thing time travel? Yeah, we can do that shit now. No, we can't really travel in time. However, we have in the last few days seen some actual results from a research project going on at the University of Connecticut where they're trying to send information through time. So yes, we can now use time travel. I know this sounds insane, but none of the laws of physics say anything against time travel. If you look at Einstein's work on gravity, you can see that gravity is actually able to bend time. That's why when you that's why time actually literally that's why time actually literally moves slower when you're down on Earth than when you're out in space. Because of the gravitation, it's much stronger on Earth than it would be out in space. So one of the main contenders for time travel have of course been wormholes. To quickly demonstrate wormholes, we can see that if we think of space as a curved surface, kind of like this, not really like this, then we can see that the area here between the two sides is actually shorter than going from all the way around here. The wormhole would be a hole in the fabric of time which would go through there. This is generally related to such things as black holes, and as we all know, black holes have incredibly high gravitational fields. The gravity is incredibly strong there, and we can actually see when we observe these things that black holes actually physically bend space and time. However, bringing a black hole down on Earth for time travel purposes is not exactly safe. So, some physicists at the University of Connecticut have figured out a solution. Because we also know that there's one thing that's much better than gravity in bending time, and that is light. And light we have all around us. So, what these scientists have done is they've taken spirals of laser light and they've spun them in motion, so they are spinning spirals of laser light. This is with huge amounts of energy, which is why we haven't been able to do it yet, because the theory's been around since like I think 2001. But now with all the high budget physics related stuff going down in CERN, these Connecticut scientists have gotten access to the equipment they need to build this spiraling laser unit. I forgot to mention, it also has a spiral of laser inside of it that goes the opposite way, which twists time. Now, we can't send people, of course, but what this machine can do is send subatomic particles. That means, for example, electrons. And if you can send electrons, we can send information, because the information needs only to be based on change. Whether or not we send an electron can mean a 0 or a 1 in a binary system, which we could eventually work out a code. So the fantastic thing is that when these scientists turn on the machine, they actually, as predicted, got a message from another set of scientists 50 years in the future, confirming the tests. Of course, now this machine is on lockdown, and scientists are currently working on what they're actually going to do with it, because this opens up a whole new world of research. We don't even have to wait to do research anymore. As long as we delegate research to be done, we can bring it back to us in time. But of course, there needs to be strict control of these sorts of things to avoid paradoxes, because we still have no idea what would happen if we start contradicting space and time. However, remember this: the way we look at time isn't necessarily how time works. Most of physics actually show that thinking of time from one point to another, as in straight line, it doesn't make sense. Time works very strangely, and remember that.